Hey, what's up, folks? Dixie T here. I'm about to go to bed. I just this thought just came right out of my mind and everything. Just watched a TNA Victory Road pay per view, and I guess it was a real two-faced show. I'm not gonna give it to my stuff. Give out my thoughts and leave a review. Just my thoughts these things. I was looking at Instant Classic 8's video. And I understand that it's surprise, no surprise, TNA needs to stop doing that, but it seems like the hatred of TNA and it's gone up way up for the past couple of months, and trust me, I have done this either. I've been bashing TNA and everything else, but in my bashing, I'm hopeful that I spread out some constructive criticism instead of just bashing. If I did, well, I just that sort of thing. It's like maybe I should have been more um, constructive and something that I really have to try to be better at. But anyway, to me, it just seems it's this hatred, and they want TNA to fail and gonna come so Ring of Honor can go. Ring of Honor is gonna change everything. Believe me, I love Ring of Honor, but I have this sneaking suspicion that once Ring of Honor somehow lands this big TV deal and they do new things, some new things that we may not like. How long before do you have majority of the YouTube community, or some people in the YouTube will say Ring of Honor sold out, or Ring of Honor is forgotten about the fans? How long would that be like? Ring of Honor needs to die, so Shikara or PWG to take up that man to get to WWE. It just really the word is really piss. I just I don't. I'm not a TNA fanboy or OH fanboy or any of these fanboys, but I just have to say this one thing. It's just there is nothing there's like nothing that TNA can do in that community, the YouTube wrestling community, in some cases that they can't get a break. Sometimes WWE can get a break. Hell, WWE can get a break and everything else because they can throw away their mid card and people they've been building for the past 5 or 6 years. Um, they struggle to build or what have you. They just throw this next upon angle and people call that the greatest thing ever. And no one really calls them on it. And they call them on it, but they give them the benefit of the doubt. To get the WWE benefit of the doubt. When does TNA get the benefit of the doubt? WWE gets, they when they screw up, they get tons of benefits of the doubt. Always it is expected for them. When TNA screws up, it just like with True Slayer, he says I'm not going to do any reviews anymore, or someone else has completely bashed them, or stuff like that. I mean, I don't want to. I did probably put his name out there and things like that. Hopefully, he doesn't take that in the wrong way. I just want to know. I want to ask this question to y'all: is that when are we going to have that benefit of the doubt for TNA, but WWE can get that benefit of the doubt? WWE get that great clout um, for whatever reason, be it wrestlers, they've been there for the longest time, or anything else. TNA doesn't. And trust me, I'm not no TNA fanboy or anything else, and I criticize, and y'all know I do. Hell, I have blasted on this little YouTube channel of mine on TNA wrestling. But with this, I just this thing has always been a problem with me that they just TNA is trying to do something new, and they are really, to me, in my eyes, trying to really go in these growing pains they're going through, trying to connect with the mainstream because that's what they're doing. Right now they're just trying doing so many things. They've been streamlined, it got better, and I think to me they really need to stop throwing these haymakers and really start being more solid. Um, I think they'll be very solid number two. I think they'll be I think they'll be very good at they'll be very good at what they are. Not trying to shoot for the moon, but at least they're trying to attempt. It seems to me people instead of not watching the show and watching the pay per views or watching a TV show, they assume or watch spoilers or look what Jim Cornette says or what have you, follow someone else's opinions instead of looking upon themselves, looking and finding out themselves, watching everything else and just being a blind fanboy or something. Just I really think that the YouTube community needs to really YouTube wrestling community really needs to check themselves. I really think they should be looking upon themselves and say, you know what, we have to let's give TNA a couple more chances instead of just dropping them off. Let's if we can give WWE or PWG or Ring of Honor or whatever, all these other these wrestling companies, be it in the United States or not, 1,000 chances. Why can't TNA? Why can't they get a couple more chances? Because I really think TNA can be really good. I mean, I have my rant and everything else, and trust me, there's been a lot of stuff in this review I can go and rant about. But I really think I'm gonna really start trying to go and try to really look in depth in my rants and everything instead of being pro indie, pro WWE, pro mainstream, pro TNA, pro anything else, and try just to be a wrestling fan, which seems to me people just seem to be forgotten. Um, I think people have just forgotten about that, just get on their petty feuds and everything. Anyway, this is get on this YouTube drama and solve that sort of thing, and not really getting on into everything else. That's all I got to say here. This is Duke CT here. Peace and love. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Review gonna be coming up probably on Wednesday or Thursday. Uh, yeah, and well, yeah, that's my Victory Road review. So hopefully y'all like that when it comes out. Anyway, I had to make this video. So catch y'all later. Peace.